Welcome to Living Marvelously with me, Laurie Jonas. This is the show where we unleash the marvelous potential in every woman. Are you ready to dream big and leap into a life you love? Don't let the expectations of others choose for you. Step out of your comfort zone and learn how to create what your life looks like. I'll take you on an inspirational journey, helping you tap into the wellspring of your inner strength, get clear on your life purpose, and unleash the vision you came into the world to share. On Living Marvelously, you will learn about personal development, self-care, and spirituality. And together, we will connect with others, sharing their unique energies, and learn to create a world that allows everyone to shine. Living Marvelously starts now.
Hello, everybody. I'm Laurie Jonas, and you're listening to Living Marvelously with Laurie Jonas on Transformation Talk Radio. So stay with me for the next 30 minutes as we discover how to set yourself up for a marvelous 2024. So every second and fourth Thursday at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time, we'll have some great discussions on how to create your fun, adventurous, empowering, loving, and beautiful life. And I'm so excited to be back here again with you. After my last show, I was on such a high because I had so much fun sharing with you. I don't know how many people watched or how many people even watched the replay, but I had a blast. So if I touched any of you, I'm really excited about that because my goal with Living Marvelously is always to inspire and motivate you to find what makes you happy and for you to go out and do those things. So I feel like when you see other people do that, it inspires you to do it for yourself. So hopefully you caught a little bit of that last week. But today, let's talk about getting you ready for 2024. Let's think about what 2024 might look like. A lot of times, and for a very, very long time, we have all been setting these New Year's resolutions, but it seems like they're the same thing every single year because we start the year with these great intentions. We're so excited. We're gonna lose the weight. We're gonna save the money. We're gonna do all those things that are these big, gold, grandiose goals. And then there is a date out there that they say is the date that most people stop doing anything with those resolutions. I think it's in mid-February, but then it stops and we don't continue and we don't reach our goals because we've set these grandiose plans and then we just peter out and quit. So we're not going to do that this year. We're going to do something a little bit differently. So in the next 30 minutes, we are going to pick a word of the year. We're going to think about maybe some monthly challenges you can do this year. And then we're going to get some tips on how you can actually accomplish any goals that you do set. But even before we start to do that, let's talk about why it's important to spend time thinking about what you want and to take a moment for a refresh or a restart. Now, this doesn't have to happen on New Year's Day, but it's a pretty clear-cut time where you can start fresh and new with the new year. But it can happen anytime. Another time that I like to do a little refresh in my life is the school year. I don't know. I just love new supplies. I want to go grab all kinds of new notebooks. I want to start over and create all kinds of different goals. So it can be done any time of the year. Maybe it's your birthday. But since it is the new year coming up, let's just go over some things that you can do to set yourself up. But I want to talk about, in the past, have you ever said to yourself, where did that year go? Or you find yourself doing the same things over and over again. You get into this routine and you realize I've been doing the same thing for months. Or you find yourself complaining about the same things over and over again. So when you could become aware of those things, it's really time to change things up because you are the creator of your life. And it is up to you to take control and to make your life marvelous. There's no one else to blame. It really is up to you. So when you notice that you're sort of falling back into a routine that you don't really like, you're not really enjoying, you got to make a change. And it's time to stop letting life happen to you and start setting intentions and goals, based on what you want your life to look like. You tell the universe what you want, then the universe works its magic in the background to create synchronicities. Maybe they put people or events in your pathway, or you start downloading all this information that's going to help you. And then you go out and make it happen. But it really starts with you. So it's time to pause, reflect, discover, and take action on a life that lights you up. So let's get started. Have you ever chosen a word of the year? I've been doing it for a few years now, and some of mine have been persistence, connection, discipline, accomplish, and then this year, 2023, was release. I wanted to release some fears. I wanted to release weight. I wanted to release expectations, comparisons, pressure, guilt. And as I look back, I really did a lot of that. My mindset has changed a lot in the last year and a half. And I'm in a much better position in with my life than I was a year ago. And most of that is in my mindset. And picking that word helped me stay focused and help me stay accountable to the priorities in my life right now. So we want to use these words to help you make decisions about your business or your personal life. So whatever word you're going to choose, when you have decisions that you need to make during 2024, you're going to say to yourself, if I do this, will it help me with being, will it help me connect? That was one of my words. Will it help me be disciplined about what I want to achieve? Will it help me accomplish what I want to achieve? And then last year, will it help me release some of those things that I'm still holding on to? So, choosing a word of the year helps you go into this next year with intention. It puts you on a path to your vision. And choosing a word of the year helps you to focus and bring clarity to your desired goals. Okay, so here's what you're going to do. And we're going to start by doing some reflecting and journaling. Again, I'm a big proponent of journaling and writing things down, getting things out of your head, really you know, um, really thinking and diving into what you want. So I have a worksheet that's going to be available in the show notes for you, and it will have some reflection questions on it. But basically, what you are doing is thinking about what you want your life to look like. So to start doing that, start with something easy. So if you look back at 2023, what did you love? What happened in 2023 that just made you really happy? And those memories are going to come up pretty quickly. So think about the things that you loved and you really enjoyed doing in 2023. Okay, and then what did you accomplish this year? What did you accomplish in 2023 that you actually had set goals for and you accomplished it? And then if there's something that maybe you didn't accomplish, do you want to carry that over to 2024? Let's see what else. What do you want more of in your life? Like when you think about what's been happening in your life lately, do you need more joy? Do you need more fun? Do you need more focus? Do you need more money? Do you need more, whatever it is? What do you want more of in your life? And then, of course, on the other hand, what do you want less of? What do you want less of? Do you want to feel less frustrated all the time? Do you want to feel less um, stuck maybe in your life? So really look back and think about what your life has looked like and how you want it to look in this next year. How do you want to feel in the next year? That's a big one. A lot of the words of the years it can be feelings. So if you're making a decision, is this going to help me feel this way? What emotions keep you motivated? What drives you? So this might take, some time. It might take you an hour. It might take you a half hour. It might take you a week to just think about this over the week. But once you've done that reflecting, is there a word that sticks out to you? And I pulled up some examples of words that you could use. So I'm going to look over at this screen over here and give you some words. So maybe it's magical, imagine, grace, lead, let go, dream, create, mindful, focus, freedom, amplify, commit, Balance is always a good one. Patience, laughter, ignite, peace, love, calm, fearless, appreciate, persistent. There's so many words. And if you just Googled words, word lists, or word of the year list, I'm sure you'll find a lot to choose from. So, okay, I want you to, we're going to thinking about that. We're going to find a word. And then, okay, first I want to tell you what my word is. So for me, I want my next year to be fun. I want only to do the things that bring me joy. I want to follow my bliss. For the last 5 years, if you think back to the words that I just told you, like persistence, connection, discipline, accomplish, I've been working really hard to get to where I am today. And I have learned a lot to, sort of keep things rolling in my life. And I've learned some things about myself that really trigger this joy, this fun feeling that I want to have. So I am going to, at 57 now, I just want to enjoy every moment. I want to spend time with my husband. I want to spend time with my children. I want to spend time with my grandchildren. I want to take trips. I want to do kind things for myself. I want to go on adventures with friends, so many things. So it depends on where you're at in life, right? My daughter has chosen the word wholehearted, which I think that is the most amazing word. She's going to go into this year and do things that she's feeling wholehearted about, not half-hearted. She's going to go into the things that feel good to her. My son is choosing the word focus because he's got some stuff going on. He's finishing a master's program. He's trying to decide where he's going to live, what he's going to do. He's got some real big decisions to choose this year, so he needs to focus. So it really depends on where you're at in life. So my word this year is going to be joy. And that seems pretty simple, but I truly want to spark joy, live with joy, feel joy. So now, what do you do with that word, right? I want you to make that word visible. Put it on screen, make posters, write it on your planner, put it on your bathroom mirror. Find scriptures or quotes with the word in them and put that on a vision board. Discover the meaning of your word. Get more insight into what your word means. Read books with that word as the topic. That will provide more insight into how to really live in your word. And really use it to make decisions about your business and your personal life. Because choosing a word of the year helps you live with intention. It helps you to be more mindful of how you are living your life, and it helps you to be the creator. So, what will you choose? I want to just share with you. I don't know if you're going to be able to see this, but here, let's see. This is a little something I made with my word. I'm not the best artist, but I really love to play with art. And that's going to hang somewhere in my office so that I can remember that I really want to feel joy this year. All right. So we are going to be heading into break in just a few seconds. I want to remind you that I am Laurie Jonas. You are listening to Living Marvelously with Laurie Jonas on Transformation Radio Network. And when we come back, I want to share some other ideas. So instead of resolutions, maybe we're doing monthly challenges. So let's go through some monthly challenges we can do. And then I wanted to share 8 tips on how to actually accomplish your goals this year. So whether it's a resolution, challenge, or just staying true to your word of the year, stay tuned and we'll be right back. Welcome back. We're back on Living Marvelously with me, Laurie Jonas. And I want to continue the conversation about setting resolutions for 2024, setting yourself up for just feeling good, setting yourself up for feeling marvelous in 2024. And what I mentioned before we went on break is I want to switch gears a little bit. There's Another way to live intentionally is to challenge yourself to do something different, to take action and really create a better life. Step out of your comfort zone, find new adventures, try new things. One of my most popular blog posts that I've written was a real simple one I wrote with 15 monthly challenge ideas on it. Monthly challenges give you a shorter time frame to try new things and to see if it's a habit that you want to let stick. So they give you a chance to focus on more than one area of your life that you might want to change. They can be a lot of fun and you can get very creative. So I just want to go through some ideas for you and see if any of these make sense, that maybe you'd want to try that. And that I actually have a worksheet also. If you go to livingmarvelously.com, search for 15 fun and useful monthly challenges, that's the name of the blog post, you'll find a worksheet in there to help you plan out your year. So you can plan it for the whole year, one every month that you're going to try. And then if you get in 2 weeks in and you're like, I'm not feeling this, you stop. So there's no pressure to share with everybody what your new resolution is. And then, in March they go, oh, how's your resolution going? You're like, oh, I quit, a month ago. You can start something new every month. Okay, here's some ideas for your monthly challenges. So, of course, exercise always comes up. 30 minutes of fitness a day, or maybe it's 10 minutes, or maybe it's 20 minutes, or maybe it's I go for a walk every day, but something every day that you're going to do for a month. How this all started for me was we were out to brunch with some friends. This was probably back in 2019. And somebody there was doing a no potato month where she wasn't eating any potatoes for the month, which is a big deal for me because I love my potatoes. And I said, okay, we're in. So almost my whole family decided we're not going to eat any potatoes in the month of February. And we did it. And that's what started this monthly challenge idea. Another one might be take one picture a day, or take 15 minutes every day to declutter a room in your house or a drawer in your house. Write in your journal every day. That should be a year long. Write in your journal. I mess up. There are days that go by that I haven't written in my journal, but I really try to do that every day. How about a social media detox? How long can you go without going on social media? Or like a reading challenge. How many books you want to read in a month? Or maybe I read for 10 minutes a day. Save money challenge, where you don't spend any money on online shopping for a month. Wake up early challenge and see what you can get done during that time. A writing challenge, gratitude challenge, or a meditation challenge. How about you bring your lunch to work every day for a month? See how much money you save and maybe how much healthier you feel. No fast food, no alcohol, no TV news. Cook a new meal each week, or try a new side hustle. So, do any of those stand out to you? And do they sound a little more doable than a whole year resolution? I like monthly challenges. I'm going to do a couple this year, and I think I'm going to start with a dry January. Okay, I just said that out loud to all of you, so now I have to follow up on that. So that is my plan. So, whatever you're going to do for 2024, you're going to have some goals, right? So, and we spend a lot of time thinking about what our goals and our dreams are, but then how much time do we spend actually accomplishing those goals? In 2021, my word of the year was accomplish. And I strived to accomplish as many goals and dreams as possible. But to do that, you have to have a plan, you have to have a system. And if you don't work on accomplishing your goals, then all you're doing is dreaming and you're not living that marvelous life that you want to. So it's time to start getting stuff done. And the first one starts with time management. When do you work your best? So schedule that into your day. What are the hard things you need to get done? And when are you at your peak so that you feel good about getting that done, right? For me, it's mornings. I work best in the morning. So I like to get up early and get my work, some of the things accomplished right away in the morning, because I peter out later in the day and I just will quit working. So schedule time in your day to work on whatever your focus is. And then maybe you're breaking it down into tiny steps so you always can find time for it. All right, that's step one. Step number two, time to be organized. When you're ready to work on a goal or do a monthly challenge, do you know where everything is that you need? So make it easy to do your thing. So let's say it's exercise. Maybe you're going to exercise for 30 minutes a day, and you wake up in the morning and you have your clothes all set out for you. You have your leash. Maybe you're taking your dog with you. The leash is right there. Everything is ready to go. And it's very easy for you to just get dressed, put your shoes on, and go for a walk. On the other hand, if you're not organized, you wake up, you don't have any clean clothes, you can't find anything. The dog's running around crazy because he doesn't know what you're doing. You're just not organized. You're not ready to go. You're not going to be set up for success. So have your clothes set out, get your groceries ahead of time, keep your work area organized so it's easy to pick up where you left off. Maybe you're working on a project and you spend 15 minutes a day. Have that organized so then the next day you pick it up, you know where you are and how to keep moving. Okay, number 3, take responsibility. So this is your goal, right? You picked this goal. Nobody else picked it for you. So you have to take responsibility on whether you're going to get it accomplished. When you quit or you fail or you give up, are you blaming somebody else? Because it's not anybody else's fault except for your own. If other people are demanding your time, you have to set boundaries. You have to take responsibility to make sure you are giving yourself the time, the energy to get your goal done. So take responsibility for that. And when you don't reach your goals, like I said, it is 100% your fault. So stop putting off the life you want to live. There's no more excuses. I wrote a blog post in 2019 called Tips on How to Take Responsibility for Your Life Today. So here are a few tips on deciding what is most important when you want to reach your goals. Decide whether going out with friends is more important than healthy eating. Maybe another episode of Veep. I used that word with my friend and she loves Veep. So she was like, that's always more important. So whether another episode of whatever you're watching is more important than a half hour of reading. Maybe the latest Facebook or Instagram notification is more important than working on your writing. The laundry or dirty dishes can wait until after your workout. The new shirt or lamp at Target is more important than sticking to your budget. You can give yourself the time you need to accomplish your list today. So your goals and self-care are more important than helping everyone else with theirs. All right, if you're serious about reaching your goals and they are important to you, make a plan, take responsibility, and crush them once and for all. All right, challenge yourself. Don't quit when things get hard. Keep pushing through. Push yourself to step out of your box of what is easy. Maybe you need to change your scenery. Maybe you need to do more research. Maybe you need to fail a few times before you can actually accomplish what you want. Maybe you just need to go take a shower or go for a walk. Sometimes the best solutions usually come to us when we are not thinking about them. All right, moving on. Remember your self-care. Even though you are challenging yourself and pushing through to accomplish your goals, you still need to take care of yourself. Listen to your body. Pay attention to what it needs. One of the most important things you can do is to know if what you are trying to accomplish is still what you want. So if it isn't lighting you up anymore, give yourself the grace to try something different. Track your progress, even if it is something small. When you know you are making progress, it keeps you motivated. So celebrate along the way. Be accountable. We've already talked about this a little bit, but tell someone else your goal. Too often you might have goal in mind, but no one else knows what it is. So you don't care if you don't accomplish it and you just quit and it's like nobody knows. So, that didn't happen, right? Don't do that. It's like if you set a goal, it must be important to you. So be accountable to achieve it and let somebody else support you. And then finally, get creative. Whatever goal you are trying to accomplish, remember that it is yours. You have the unique skills and the abilities that help you achieve your goal in your own way. So look to others for inspiration, but then get creative with your own plan. Will you use a bullet journal or a digital planner? Do you work best in the morning or evening? Will you need to work with someone else, or do you work best alone? Do you need a course to help you? Like, what kind of rewards will motivate you? Do you want a time block? Do 20-minute sprints? It's so important to do things in the way that fit your personality and style. And you will know that this is it if it's enjoyable to you. So go out there and get those goals accomplished. All right. Are you ready to make 2024 your best year yet? I believe in you. I want you to go out there and make your life marvelous. So living marvelously is about being your authentic self, feeling empowered to create the life you want to live and having a lot of fun along the way. And that's what I'm going to be doing in 2024. So I'm so excited to be here with you. This show is a dream come true for me. And I had put this dream out to the universe about 2 years ago, and I was finally ready for it. If you want to contact me, you can go to my website, livingmarvelously.com. All my info is on the contact page, and sign up for my weekly newsletter. Thank you for tuning in to Living Marvelously. I had a great time. Please join me every second and fourth Thursday at 8 a.m. Pacific time. And the next time on Living Marvelously, I want to share with you about downloading your dream life. It's going to be a little different than today's episode was. We're going to talk about intuition and really figuring out what you want your life to look like. So thank you for being here. Have a wonderful new year, and we'll see you in 2024.
Thank you for listening to Living Marvelously with me, your host, Laurie Jonas. Tune in next time to unleash the marvelous potential in every woman, every second and fourth Thursday at 8 a.m. Pacific on transformationtalkradio.com as I help you choose a life that you are passionate about. Learn to embrace your unique self, dream big, and leap into what you choose to have your marvelous life look like. Together we create a world that allows everyone to shine. For more information, visit livingmarvelously.com. That's livingmarvelously.com. See you next time on Living Marvelously.